Alright, so now in this video we will cover about how we covered the PHP part, how Apache XAMP, you can cover the PHP on it. Now let's have a look at the database part of it. So here's our Apache. We're going to start Apache, so our PHP web server is enabled, and if we go to our salman.com, by default it's going to open that dashboard site. Okay, now there's a, if you look at the Apache server, there's a MySQL database available as well, and if you click on config my INI, you'll be able to see the configuration that it is using. So it's a best practice to always make a copy of this my.ini and save it, so that in case you do something wrong, you can always paste it back here. Alright, so it contains all the settings. You can go through it and look at it. But by default, when this XAMP will be installed, the database that will be installed, MariaDB, which is once again is MySQL basically. So let's click on Start to start this database. So your database is started. Once your database is running, you can use the shell and you can connect to it. And the way you can connect, there are like lots of commands related to this database. I can show you a few of them, but you can also connect to them using the workbench. So you can connect using workbench. That's easier to work on it, but it's still, if you want to look at the commands, it will be like, I think, MySQL -u, which means you want to connect via a username. Default username is root, and default password, just don't type password, just /p and enter. Then it's going to ask you, okay, what's your password? And here you can just press enter and you will be inside the database. And you can run commands like you do in workbench or any other places, show databases, to have a, okay, look at the databases, use database to go to a particular database. So in my case, I want to say use PHP my admin, let's say. So I'm inside my admin and I can say show tables, and it's going to show me all the tables in that table. Then if I want to get out of this database and move to another database, I can once again say show databases, and then use and move on to a different database. So what's in this test? Let's have a look. Use test, and here we say show tables, right? It's gonna show us that there's no tables. Alright, so this is what it is, pretty simple. And when you want to clear the console, you type clear, and when you want to exit it, you just exit like this, and you're out of it. Now you can close the control shell. Let's type exit one more time, and we are out of it. So that's it, pretty simple. Now your database is running. Now you can establish the connection on your HTTPS server, which is Apache under PHP, and you can connect with this MySQL database. All right. Next we can cover, well, I'll put all the descriptions of the basic commands that you can use in the interface in the shell here, but it's pretty much like you need to do a self-learning and find out what commands you can run, how you can create user, how you can give them privileges, and all sort of those things. Alright, okay, thank you very much.